Let's head up to beautiful Blacksburg, Virginia. Bring on Kenny Brooks because his team last night did something they've never done before. They went to NC State, to Raleigh, and got the W. Coach, always a pleasure having you on the show. All right, so 0-12, the do factor, but man, the 1-2 combination you have, you finally got over the hump last night and really played well.
We did. I was very proud of our kids. We've been close there before, and I've always said that we have a healthy respect for NC State and the rivalry, and we've always played really good games. Never was able to get over the hump last night. We really led the game throughout the whole game, and just really kept our composure. It was a tremendous crowd for a great cause, but our kids did a tremendous job, and I was so proud of them.
One of your kids, Georgia Amoore, who's been on this program before with her mom as well. I love the relationship you have with her specifically. All your players, you have a great one, but it seems just really special with her. And she goes off for a career high last night, 27 points. And you said, you texted her the night before, you're the best player on the floor. Go out and prove it. Why'd you feel the need to send Georgia that message?
We talk quite a bit throughout the days, and especially on game day or the night before game day. And what I had been texting her was I was asking her who's the best point guard or who's the best guard, and she would say me. This time I just felt the need to just tell her that she was and to go out and prove it. And she responded and she says, I will, I'm excited. And she had a different look in her eye last night, really stepped up to the challenge. Diamond Johnson is a terrific player. Georgia got off to a slow start, missed her first three shots, I think it was, but just really kept her composure. Not only did she score for us, but she had 6 assists, really controlled the tempo of the game, and she was phenomenal the whole night. Probably one of the better games I've ever seen her play.
Coach, you got such a cool advantage because, I mean, you can beat people with the perimeter game with Amoore. You can go inside with Kitley. I mean, that is a deadly 1-2 combination. I mean, I'm not sure there's a lot of teams in the country that go, oh, yeah, well, we're better off than Virginia Tech. I think it's a really short list. I mean, like a really short list of 1-2.
Yeah, those two. Obviously, they're very, very close. They're roommates, and I do their individual workouts. We did something a little bit different this summer. We did some of their workouts together, and so some of the plays that you see them making, they look seamless, and they just come in and some of the bounce passes, the pocket passes, they kind of read each other. They know each other, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. Just a beautiful thing to be around them. I've been with them and we've been out to eat and just watching them order food. They order their food together and they split their food. And so it's just a great combination to watch them perform. And when they're playing at this level, we give ourselves a chance to win, a lot of basketball games.
Congratulations on the win last night over a ranked opponent, and then congratulations again because you get 4 more ranked opponents in a row here as you hit the home stretch. That's your big reward for pulling off a nationally televised win. You have Florida State, Duke, NC State again, and then UNC. I mean, there you go. That's right there on your screen. How do you use this week where you maybe have a little bit more time to get ready for these opponents and to prep your girls for this stretch run?
Well, I mean, I think it is going to be a very tough stretch run. We know that. We saw that. We anticipated it. But I think the beauty is, in years past, we would have really been fearful of this stretch. But this year, we're a ranked team as well. And so we look at it as an opportunity to go out and show who we are. We know it's going to be very, very tough. We have Florida State on Sunday, and they're playing extremely well. Brooke's doing a tremendous job with that group. And then we're going to play teams we've already faced before, again, that's in our pod. So we just understand, if we want to be the team we claim we want to be, we're going to have to go through, some of the best teams in the country. And we have that right in front of us. So I tell our kids we control our own destiny. And if you go out and you take it one game at a time, you'll give yourself a chance to win. And you can't look ahead to anyone because this league is too tough. And the parity in this league has just been off the charts this year. And if you overlook someone, you can find yourself on the wrong side of the game.
Kenny, it's one thing to say, hey, we got 4 ranked teams coming up, which number one gives you an incredible opportunity. But the best thing about it is 3 of them, the next 3, as a matter of fact, are at home. And we've seen what Castle can do on the men's side. We saw it last week with the Mike Young's guys knocking off Tony Bennett in Virginia. And again, we were kidding around before the interview started. Winning is like the ultimate deal, right? I mean, you can come up with the coolest halftime gigs and giveaways and all that stuff, but man, when you're winning, people want to be a part of it. And right now, your home court advantage has been fantastic.
I was talking, Mark, before the season started. We were talking to our marketing programs and whatnot, and I've gone out and talked to Hokie Nation, and I said that we have a really good basketball team, and the energy and the people in Castle can make it a great basketball team, and that's been evident by some of the games that we played. We come out and it seems packed. We had some of the best crowds we've had all year, and they've made a lot of noise, and they really affected the game and helped us, and so. We look forward to this stretch run with three great opponents coming in, and Castle's been hot lately. Obviously what Coach Young has done there, what we've been able to do, and the people are looking forward to coming back because it's just great basketball and it's great entertainment. And I really do think that they can make this really good basketball team a great basketball team as we head down the stretch, and we're going to need every one of them to come out there and support us.
Hey, don't forget wrestling, man. Throw wrestling a bone too in Castle. Right,
man. I tell you what, wrestling, they really get it going in there, and it's something. Obviously, my sleight of frame. I'm not a wrestler. I've never been a wrestler, and but to watch the crowds in there, they're just phenomenal. And just Hokie Nation, they come out, they represent, they get behind their programs, and it just really is Virginia Tech a special place.
There's that good juju in Castle Coliseum.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah. By the way, Corey Alexander is coming up here at the top of the hour. Anything you want to do? A little shout out there, Kenny?
You know what? I see and talk to him every day. I see him quite a bit, but I talk to him every day. So we were texting before I came on. He asked me what time I was coming on, and I asked him what time he was coming on. And we had to make sure our Grandma Lucy, back in Waynesboro, was watching. She got both her grandboys on back to back. So she'll be a happy grandma. I
love it. Well, listen, keep up the great work, man. We love having you on the show. And again, congrats on getting that rear view mirror hex done with NC State last time. I know that 0-12 thing was one of those things you wanted to get that thing checked off, and you did last night. Congratulations.
Well, the great thing, Mark, I didn't know it was 0-12. So I didn't know it was 0-12 until after the fact. So maybe that kept me going.
Well, the streak is 1. That's the way I'd look at it. I mean, the streak's at 1, right?
There you go.
That's it. Hey, keep up the good work.
That's what I'm going with right there.
You got it. Talk to you later,
All right,
man.
thanks,
Be good.
Guys.